What's up, guys? Bob here, and welcome back to another Kane's cast. Today, this is a 3 vs 3 game that actually one of my viewers recommended that I cast, so I decided to do that for them because I really want to cast replays that personally my viewers enjoyed. So yeah, this game right here is a 3 vs 3 game, and starting on I'm gonna have to write this down. Starting on the bottom right as the purple Traveler 59, it's Sneakysnail Mama. As the green screen on the bottom, as it is Zicken Alarm. Okay, these names are weird. And Zicken Papa is playing as the yellow black hand on the bottom left side. And now over here on the top, as the red black hand, it's Sneakysnail. As the cyan nod on the top, it's Vispor. And as the blue, it is Markz. So it's gonna take a little while to recommend these names. I don't want to watch the replay beforehand to learn the names because it's just not as fun for me personally. So right here, Papa is right now just going to go for a power plant. Really weird refinery placement. I think he's trying to go for this blue field, and then Mama has built a crane. It looks like it's going for the fast expo into this blue field. So this is the map Dead 6. Don't personally know this map, but yeah, Zicken Alarm is just gonna be building a really slow build. Crane and Ref already to the fast blue expand, so it's probably like on this map. I don't know the personal meta for this map, but looks like what you want to do is Ref expand and then with sides, and then over here as the blue, and so those steel talons right here, this is Markz. Yeah, Markz is going to be sending out a Pitbull Scout, and, well, it says send out a Foxhole to do some Spike Poker. Going to be his first scout of the game, and a Purple Buzzer right, for Mama is going to be scouting Markz as well. And Vispor right here is going to be expanding, building a couple of Scorpion tanks on one ref right now. And we do have the fast expo out from Sneakysnail, who is the only player in this game I actually know, know. And yeah, and so Sneakysnail gonna be doing some bike fights with Papa right now in the blue field of Sneakysnail. He did actually expand and didn't do a crane build. Obviously, it's better for a screen to do a crane build because they just have better. I think they just have better crane build strats because of just as the faction as a whole. And yeah, more Scorpion tanks coming out for Vispor. It looks like he is also expanding to Sneakysnail's blue field, trying to get some of that good blue field. Yeah, Buzzer right now is fighting with his Pitbull. That's not really that big of a deal right now. Just some basic scouting wards. Sensitivity high. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we do have an Explorer right here. Outpost 4. Zicken, I think it is. Yeah, it's Zicken. Alright, so yeah, Zicken and Papa are both on the blue field right now. Zicken is producing a lot of descents from this portal, and yeah, Papa also building Scorpion tanks, so it looks like we're gonna have some mid-fights. So far, Mama has been really so far untouched, and yeah, just make sure it's confuse Papa and Mama. Yeah, so Zicken Mama so far has been relatively untouched, not really been involved in many battles. On to a double War Factory build, and has the 2 and 4 on his blue field. Also just built a what's this, gravity stabilizer airfield for the screen. I am personally not a screen player, so I may mess up some of the names a little bit. Descents right now coming, no fast legs on them because it is for V screen, but yeah, they will take out a couple of black hand squads or cabals. And yeah, more Scorpion tanks coming out for Vispor, and Markz is still expanding. Just has a couple of Pitbulls. His harvesters are okay. Markz. Harvester full of tip. Okay, there, finally. Yeah, pet peeves when people do that, even though I do it more than any other player. Sneakysnail gonna be bringing in some Vikes. Papa does have laser turrets on. Oh no, he does have some beams. I thought he had upgraded laser turrets. Yeah, no, he has some beams, and he will do some damage to the Scorpion tank, to the bikes of Sneakysnail. Now the Scorpion tanks for Vispor are going to be pushing Zicken back, and now right now Mama still is camping it up. No really aggression from him whatsoever, and has a lot of tripods right now. Has 4. I don't think he has any. No, you cannot upgrade them right here. He's playing. Right now he cannot. He is playing Traveler. Okay, I thought he was playing Reaper for some reason. Yeah, no, he has those Traveler tripods. He can't get shields on those, sadly. That would make them really powerful, because I just, like, yeah, can't get really shields. And now, beaconing going on by the spike, I don't know why. Oh yeah, the Wolverine is out for Markz. He will probably kill off that, the distance will probably kill off that Wolverine from, Mama, and now the Wolverines are fighting right now. Do they have APM? Oh, no, they do not. Okay, these players are not upgrading a lot of stuff, but yeah, it's still this. Yeah, I can't really criticize them. I'm no better as a player personally. Titans and Wolverines coming out as a combo for Markz. He does have a bunch of watchtowers, but no power to support them. He really needs to get APM, and he's not working on it at all. That's quite bad, especially because if you're gonna need AP ammo versus like these tripods. Redeemer is out for let's see who's out for. Redeemer is out for Sneakysnail, and Vispor is also built a lot. Has a lot of harvesters and scorpion tanks on the blue field. The blue field for Sneakysnail mostly mined out. And still, Mama's going to be camping this up. I just heard a Catalyst land somewhere. And okay, Tim Vane onto the field of Papa and Zicken, and that will do a lot of damage. I think I'm trying to look for where the Catalyst struck, but anyway, yeah, that is a lot of damage. Who had the 1-clicks were from Sneakysnail. He is also now Tib bombing his own field. That should be in a better location, but it's not. Now Scorpion tanks are pushing. Venoms also are out now. Avatars are Purifiers, are defending the Scorpion tanks quite well. These can take a lot, but now the beam cans are going to add into the fight. Bombing coming in onto the ref right here. Oh no, it's Spectres right now bombarding the Harvs a lot, and now we look like we're going to be seeing some Storm Riders out for Zicken, and Zicken is going to be trying to push the Scorpion tanks back, but now we do finally have Sneakysnail pushing up with his Redeemer. 1 engine, 1 flame into that. This can deal with the Purifiers. It's tanking from Vispor's forces, and Vispor is now pushing the Purifiers, taking a lot of damage. Rage Gen does go off for Sneakysnail, but that Redeemer is taking a lot of damage very fast. Those Beam Riders need to be taken down. Those Venoms need to take down these Beam Riders, or Storm Riders. Why Beam Riders, Storm Riders? Yeah, the Storm Riders need to be taken down fast, or else the Redeemer will go down like it just did. And yeah, the Purifier's now going to be taking a lot of Vispor Scorpion tanks. Beam can still in effect. There is an Obelisk down, but it's out of range. Right now, a lot of out for Sneakysnail, but he's not using it right now. Looks like the Storm Riders have mostly cleaned up all of Vispor's forces. Sand Battery out, and that will do a lot of damage to those Storm Riders. At least 4 going down. That's really deadly. And now, looks like Mama will be pushing. Devastator warships are out along with these tripods. Very powerful combo. And now Traveler engines would be very useful in this situation. Now looks like slingshots are out, so they can take him out. But I don't know. He now knows the Devastators were out, but he didn't know before, so he may have to have some problems. Okay, that is a crap ton of Titans. There are a crap ton of Titans for Markz. He is not pushing this. It's really getting camped up, and now Papa is taking a lot of damage from all of these results. What just happened? Now Hammerheads are in for Markz, and yeah, now the Venoms for Vispor are going to try to defend the Hammerheads from the Storm Riders, but they will go down right away. Sand Batteries taking out a lot of the Storm Riders. Yeah, the Storm Riders will all go down. Rack sold off, not that big a deal. These Hammerheads are still alive, but now there is a lot of forces right here for Mama, for Devastators and a bunch of tripods. Personally, MCV right there. Mothership. There's a mothership. It's getting beaconed the crap out of Sneakysnail, and no wonder why. Firehawk's coming in right now, trying to get the mothership. It's trying to kill its own thing. I don't know what it's trying to do. It's trying to kill its own thing. That's not really going to be too effective. It does take out some things in the area. No, the mothership blast does affect the Titans. Markz is going to take out a lot of his stuff. That will spread. Markz is going to lose pretty much his entire base. Markz will get his base destroyed. The mothership pays off. I didn't think that would work, but the chain effect does work enough, and the mothership just took out all of all but all of this on Mark's base. His eco is now pretty much screwed. Everything of his base is now pretty much screwed. Sneakysnail and vispor are the last ones alive. A lot of vispor's base is gone right now. He does have a war factory and a ref and a couple of other utility buildings. And now Markz is probably gonna need to sell up really soon. That mothership just did so much damage. Now vispor can't even take out the mothership. And now, now Sneakysnail and vispor have to fight by themselves, but Papa and Zicken are still fairly weakened. Zicken being less weakened because his base wasn't in the front and Papa's just took a lot of damage. Now, a lot of infant spam from Sneakysnail, probably the best players, I'd say, of this group, who is going to come out and push with his Redeemer and infant spam. Rage Gen does go off. The Purifiers are taking a lot of damage. They need to flame down this infantry or else they're going to die really fast. And now, bikes have tip core. They're going to do a lot of damage to the Purifiers, and all the Purifiers will be gone. There is a commando, a heroic for the Black Hand part, but now it will be taken down, and now the Storm Rider's coming in again. Still, there is tip core now, and that's going to do a lot of damage if the bikes manage to come. Still, the infantry doing a lot of damage. The Redeemer is taking a bunch of damage, but is managing to tank a lot of it. Looks like heroic rocket squad's coming in. They're going to be taking a lot of the Storm Riders. The Storm Riders are trying to take down this Redeemer, but it's tanking well enough. And now a lot of Papa's base is going to have to be sold off. He does have a build still, and it still has his entire MCV and stuff, but his economy is pretty hurt and his army is very lacking. The Redeemer Flame should try to focus down this war factory at least, because it is going to die fairly soon. If he's trying to push to the tack, he's probably trying to push to the tack of the MCV, looking for something of the build. Now going for the refinery, the Storm Rider's still taking a lot of damage from the bikes. And now only 3 or 4 remain of the Storm Riders, and now looks like there's an entire push coming from Mama. We'll be pushing Markz, and the Prodigy has captured the MCV for Markz. Now vispor is fighting for Markz to stay in the. I don't think Markz is in the game still. Nah, Markz is out, but now we will return to this push coming from Sneakysnail. He's taking down all of Papa's base, and Papa will have to GG out soon. vispor has been defeated. Now it's up to Sneakysnail to 1v3, but he will be able to take out Papa very soon. He needs to prevent this building from building. That commando isn't doing much damage. He shouldn't be going for the commando. He should be going for this MCV before it plops whatever it's building. I think it's I don't know what he's trying to get off. I really don't know what he's trying to get off. Okay, what did he get off? He got off an op center. I think he was trying to keep his building game. I'm not sure. Does he have anything else? Alright, now all there is left is the commando. It could take out a couple of these tip core bikes. That would be very good because the bikes are expensive. If now at this point in the game where there's so little tip left on the map, now there is a lot of the army left for Mama. He or she does have the Prodigy controlling the MCV for the Markz, and now it's their MCV because the players have been defeated. Sneakysnail is in a 1 versus 3. More of a 2 because of Papa having like nothing whatsoever left. He got a ref off. That's what he was trying to get off. He already had that op center from before. So it really is 2 buildings and no units whatsoever. Oh, now he will have a yellow, now he will have the racks. So that's what little remains of his build, and he does have that harvester and refinery. He can't build any vehicles whatsoever, and he can't build any buildings. So really 3 buildings is that much, but he probably could just spam some rockets or try to earn some money and then GG out, or just build a bunch of militant squads to scout, something like that. But he does there's the double Black Hand commandos out for Sneakysnail. He will have to 1 versus 3 this, and now there's a lot of tripods out for Mama, so he's in a really bad situation. Take out the tripods. He could try to push the double commandos, but just got beaconed by Mama. And he could try to push the commandos, and now the gunwalkers are pushing it, so there's not really any hope. But lasers are on the Scorpion tanks. They can do a lot of damage to these gunwalkers. Rear armor damage coming in. And now the Devastator warship, that artillery, the Scorpion tanks don't want none of that. He should get Dozer blades. The armor is useful. That 20% extra armor is so useful in times like this, especially when you have lasers with it, because then you get basically the best tier 1 tank in the game. yeah, the best, most cost-efficient tier 1 tank in the game, really, because it's cheap and really effective. I don't know what Papa is beaconing. Oh, the stealth harvester. He's beaconing the stealth harvester. That is a full load of Tib for Sneakysnail. That's gonna be some good eco, stolen from Blue Tib, and that's Blue Tib as well. So yeah. Now, okay, the bikes and Mantis are going to come in for Sneakysnail. He does take out the growth accelerator thing, and now he's going for the power plant, so that will do a lot of damage. They're artisans, but he's gonna have to outmove those, and those bikes do have the speed. There is a flame tank and a stealth redeemer, and now, yeah, it looks like Sneakysnail is pushing that operation center. It will. He does have a build here radius with the operation center. He places a war factory and a turrets. The redeemer now is going to be moving through the base. Zicken will take down some stuff, and now looks like there's going to be a slow push coming out from Mama with the Devastator warships, and now the tripods are coming in. Let's go back down here. The Redeemer is taking on more of the base, and now there's very little of the base left. There is a flame tank as well, though. That blackhand flame tank doing even more extra damage. Now we just went elite. That elite flame tank going to be doing a lot of damage. Should take out that operations center, so there's one less building for yellow to have Papa. Yeah. Now the massive push from Mama is coming in. He's going to be pushing Sneakysnail really fast, as the commanders could possibly sneak by and get a couple tripod bombs, but that may not be the most effective right now because of all the gun rockers around here. Yeah, now Zicken is losing his entire base, and there is a base push coming out from Sneakysnail. He may have to base trade this. I think, yeah. Now a bunch of Black Hand squads are out. That Black Hand squad, I know, Black Hand squad, that's fun to say, is out for, what's his name? Papa. Yeah, three names are hard to remember. Yeah, Papa will now. Harvester, okay. Hello, dead harvesters. Those are on a really bad rally. That's not good for, Sneakysnail, especially when that happens. Luckily, the Devastators missed for Sneakysnail's deck. He has this emissary, and the base is getting taken down, but he is base pushing. He does have another MCV, from what I'm aware of. And yeah, now the flame tanks are pushing. And now Mama is going to take a lot of the base out. There is still the mothership, though. That wild card called the mothership is still in play, and that still could make a major difference in this game. The tripod's pushing through remainder of Sneakysnail's base. He's lost a lot of power, and he's gonna have to probably sell up or get whatever he can out of this and try to get a couple more loads of Tib. Whatever he can do, really, to keep his base alive. The tripods now are going to be moving down that massive force, and now the flame tank's still doing a lot of damage. Should try to take out some of this base, but now the Redeemer is going. But no, the mothership just got shot down. The bikes just shot down the mothership. Okay, the bikes just shot down the screen mothership. That is going to be really, really useful for Sneakysnail. He doesn't have to deal with that wild card. And now, Mama is going to be pushing Sneakysnail's base. It is still, technically, it's still a 1 vs 3, but now Sneakysnail's in a very good position because of the fact that he has so much of his base. He has, like, that base push, and now the tripods. These are slow units. They will take some time to move there. They won't. It's not going to take the most time, but it's going to take some time, and he can use that. A lot of rocket squads. The bikes are going to be weak for those. Despite the amount of heroic bikes, like, seriously, that is a crap ton of heroic. Wait, let's turn on health bars for that. 1, 2, 3, 4 heroic bikes and 1 veteran bike. That is really powerful. Okay, rip any harvesters. I don't know what just happened. I just heard something, and I really don't know what happened. Oh, this is smart. Outpost. He's gonna use that to keep alive, so he can at least, if his base gets destroyed, he can at least push through with flame tanks and stuff, see if he can get the base trade. That's actually really smart from Sneakysnail. He's taking a couple of moves out of FFA books, and he still has a bit of his base left. Like, he doesn't have a build anymore. Like, nobody in this game has a build anymore. Okay, no, actually, there is a build and a heroic flame tank, by the way, for Sneakysnail. But there is a build for Zicken, but he will lose that leg incredibly soon. And now Zicken is not out of the game yet. He has 1 power plant remaining, and now the tripods are going to be pushing through. However, this is not, that outpost will manage to buy him a lot of time. Now the flame tanks, he has to push with these so he doesn't die. Heroic flame tanks should try to take out this rocket squads, dude. Like, no, okay. This is a heroic flame tank, so it is fairly tanky, but still, that much rear armor damage is not good for it. And no, bike gets distracted, that's good. And now Zicken Alarm has been defeated. The tripods are going to be pushing through. He's probably trying to find the last building, but he may not know where it is. He probably, the last thing he would guess would be an outpost in the left in the bottom corner. Now, heroic flame tank. Will the heroic flame tank go down? And Nishti Mama just GG'd out. This game, it's all up to Papa, and Papa just GG'd out. That was an amazing 1 vs 3 comeback by Sneakysnail. And yeah, okay, that was really an awesome game. Like, just coming back like that. Like, seriously. His eco's completely broke, and he just uses his units, and, like, Mama, he can't find the building, and basically lost, and then Papa was the last one left. Yeah, that was very good. The mothership play was awesome by Mama, and I really love to see that in game, especially at cast, but, yeah, that still didn't come out, because even though they had Markz, defeated, and Vispor caused him to GG out shortly after that. Sneakysnail, really good clutch play. Manages to get that base trade. And yeah, thank you all guys for watching. And yeah, sorry I didn't cast in a while. And I will, yeah, sorry also about if I had any issues that I haven't cast in a while. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And until next time, this is Bob signing off. Wait, stop the recording. Stop the